Well, John, before we get to the good parts, let's assess the first half. What do you put that start down to?
Not entirely sure, to be honest, Max. We were awful for 25-30 minutes. We couldn't get anything right. And players that have been brilliant so far this season, and it was sort of a culmination of plenty of things that didn't quite go for us. We I think seemingly didn't deal with the stoppages particularly well, and it was very, very frustrating. I had a sort of mixed feelings after half an hour, because I thought, well, we can definitely get back in this game. I didn't look at it and think, and not trying to take anything away from Reading. I didn't think, oh my God, Reading are brilliant, they're going to just blow us away here. I thought it was us. I thought we'd just been so poor in possession and out of possession. So I felt relatively calm about the situation, despite the fact that we were 2-0 down, and so despite the frustration. But the lads clicked into gear, thankfully, for the last 15 minutes of the first half. They got what they maybe didn't deserve, because it was still slightly sloppy, I thought. But second half, I thought for half an hour, I thought they were excellent. The only criticism I would have for the lads then would be not putting the game away.
What did your half-time message entail?
It didn't change because of the goal, so it didn't change because of Colby's goal. It was, that is an unrecognisable team. It's not us. And the lads, I think, were in full agreement. And, I said, whatever happened there, whatever it was in terms of mentality, preparation, whatever it was, that's gone now. You've showed that when you do the right things and you play the right way and you apply yourselves properly, that you can go and be an excellent side. Who, by the way, I thought we created. Even that 15-minute spell, we created plenty, probably more than enough to score a couple of goals. We talked about cutting out the sloppiness at the back, the chance that Sam Smith had. We could have easily gone in 3-1 down, or maybe a man down if Will decided to bring him down. So we had to cut all of that out and make sure we were bang on it. And like I said, for 30 minutes in the second half, I thought we were a very, very good side.
Now, let's pick it up. How enjoyable was it today?
Not very enjoyable, to be honest. It was weird. I enjoyed the goals. Loved Terry's goal, because Terry hasn't started a game yet. He's been out of the squad. He's been absolutely brilliant. I know we'll probably come on to that, but I enjoyed the goals. I enjoyed the fact that in some ways it's a really good point to prove to the boys that they're sort of architects of their own downfall at times, and then they're architects of their own brilliance as well. And that's what you just need to apply more of the latter to themselves every day.
What does that result say about this team?
I think a huge amount. Going 2-0 down away from home against a side they're facing difficulties off the pitch, but like I said, they've got, like I said previously when I spoke to you on Thursday, they've got a lot of talent in the side. Sam Smith, Lewis Wing, Harley Dean's played most of his career in the Championship, David Button, even bringing the two lads on off the bench. So I think it shows a hell of a lot about the lad's character. Very, very easy for heads to drop and think, okay, this is the day that the everything sort of comes crashing down, because of just nothing went for us. When I say nothing went for us, I'm not talking about luck. We just didn't apply ourselves properly. We weren't unlucky at all to be 2-0 down. A huge amount of character, and the lads absolutely loved it at the end. It's amazing to get any away win. I think in those circumstances, even better.
Your decision to bring Terry in for his first league start, how pleased are you with the way that paid off in the end?
Yeah, very pleased. After 25 minutes, I didn't know if it was the greatest decision in the world, but it wasn't anything to do with the personnel that we brought in. I thought it was to do with the fact that just individually and collectively we weren't doing our jobs, we weren't getting into the shape that we wanted to play. So once we did, we were miles better. And it was very, very simple. It wasn't rocket science. It's not rocket science that we're asking from the lads. The one thing I would say is it's unbelievably difficult to win league games, having tried to do it for many years and having some success and some not. So I know how difficult it is. It's not easy winning every week. But in terms of Terry coming into the side, the kid was out of the squad on Tuesday. He's been in and out. He was away with Northern Ireland. Didn't have any training coming into the game, the Carlisle game, and he came and he got his goal. He's full of energy. He's full of life. The boys love him. He's 19. Easy to forget that he's 19 as well. And it was absolutely thrilled for him. That was the goal that I celebrated the most. Terry's one.
You took the words out of my mouth. How much did you enjoy that one? I was looking down and it seems like it a lot.
Well, I loved it. Sometimes I don't. Sometimes you don't. I didn't celebrate the first goal because I just thought, it's 2-1. Like, come on, get yourselves going, boys. I was still a bit angry with the way we started the game. I was pretty pleased with the second goal because of the timing and because of the fact we deserved it with that spell. And then I just thought we put our foot on the gas coming out after half time, and so we did deserve it. So it's much more enjoyable when you deserve goals, when you deserve to win games like that. It was much more enjoyable. And then because it was Terry, because of everything that's been, everything surrounding Terry's sort of start to his Portsmouth career, where he's been excellent. I keep saying he's excellent, and I keep leaving him out of squads. I keep leaving him out of starting lineups. It's quite a difficult thing to do. And like I said on Tuesday night, he wasn't in the squad. He's come and he started away at Reading, ex-Premier League club, and he's got his goal. So I'm really thrilled for him.
Just describe what it was like out on the pitch at full time for us.
It was a bit of a scuffle. I don't know what happened there, but we just wanted to get the boys away from that, and thankfully they did. Sometimes those things turn a bit ugly, and I just was watching the boys celebrate. It was amazing. It was incredible. I came out at the start of the first half, and I didn't quite realise how far round the Portsmouth fans went. We just kept looking sort of to my right, and they kept going and going and going. Again, it must have been a difficult place for them to be at 2-0 down. They were probably thinking the same things as me, but they stuck at it, and it's a very nice feeling to be able to send them home with 3 points.
I think I'm right in saying Eric came into the dressing room at full time. What did he say to the lads?
He didn't say anything. Eric comes in, he speaks to all the boys independently. Eric's been with us for a couple of days. It's a real great sign when the owners come, and whether it's Eric or any of the Eisners or anybody connected with the owners, when they come and they're in the training ground or the ground, everything just fits in. It's just like normal. And that's a real compliment to these guys. They're unbelievably interested in football, and have got built up a real knowledge now over the past few years. So it's great. You can have real in-depth football conversations with these guys, and just come into the dressing room. It's normal. It's like it's very natural, and it's a pleasure to have them here. I think obviously Eric was really, really pleased. I think he thought that maybe him coming over might have been the curse. So I think he's quite pleased about that one.
On the other hand, what did you say to the boys at full time? What was the atmosphere like in there as well?
It was a mixture, to be honest. I wanted them to enjoy it out here. I do want them to enjoy it, but they're going to have time to enjoy it over the next couple of days. My sort of message to them was, well done, but don't let yourselves down like that again, because you'll be punished. You'll be punished by good sides at this level, and you need to make sure that you're at it every single minute of every day. If we get beaten by sides who are better than us, I can take it. If we get undone by our own sloppiness, then I can't take it. Even towards the back end of the game, when we didn't manage it particularly well, I said to them, look, we've ended up with David Button having a shot in the middle of the box, and it could have the whole atmosphere of the day and the week and us going into the FA Cup could have changed because we didn't deal with the ball in the middle of the park earlier on. Had to deal with it properly, and so nothing really for us is about. If you concede from a corner because David Button puts it in, you sort of shrug your shoulders. It's not that. It's what we've done further up the pitch. We didn't see the game. We didn't see the game out well enough. We didn't hit Colby enough when we invited too much pressure towards the back end of the second half. So I said these things, that we've got to be better in these moments. We have to make sure that if we're going to be a side that wants to be ruthless and win games, then you have to do it consistently. You have to recognise in game sort of when you need to do certain things. Having said that, I tried to end it, that's probably a bit negative there, but I tried to end it positively. Same, and by the way, unbelievable feeling. Enjoy yourselves, enjoy your day off, and it's probably quite nice for us to have a break from the league for a couple of weeks now, because the elation of that, we've got a bit of time to work a few bits out, and then the atmosphere after I'd given that slight warning was brilliant. The music was straight on, and the lads were loving it.
That's what he says to the players. What about the fans? What do you say to them after today's result?
Sorry for giving you a bit of a heart attack in the first half. It probably felt as stressed and as negative as me. Thank you for sticking with us. Thanks for travelling again all the way up here on a sort of cold, wet day. Unbelievable, just incredible, and it's very, very pleasing for me to see the boys celebrate in front of the fans like that and build that connection.